Alright guys, BLM here, back with more Mass Effect continuing on. We're gonna do Tuchanka. I'm still listening to Puya's live stream, so still doing that as well.
I'm Frankie. I have 10 siblings. That's a whole lot of siblings.
What have you got?
That's like 8 more siblings. No, that's 9 more siblings than I have. I have 1 sibling.
You're gonna be able to land a shuttle there.
Get everyone assembled in the war room. I want eyes on the shroud.
Aye, aye, sir.
Oh, actually, Groot, that's awesome. I love that. I love that. Big fan of that. Okay. And had to learn to walk in a castle. What's clubfoot? Let me quickly look up clubfoot.
We're gonna need your help.
That could be difficult. Our losses on power
Is a congenital foot deformity that affects a child's bones, muscles. The front half of a foot turns inwards and the heel down. Oh, I see. Okay. I could make the joke of Xavier as an exact copy of Puya. I fucking wish.
Sorry, I'm responding to a text
I
right
was
now.
a copy of Xavier. Could you imagine?
We're doing this for Paladin. No one said it would be easy.
I completed a cross-cultural study abroad in England and Scotland. Okay.
We'll hit the Reaper with an air.
Clubfoot is a Jacob hangout. Oh my god, that is so funny. Hold on, what do you mean he doesn't like
draw it away from the tower?
Not a fan of coffee. I actually made it through all of law school without even so much as a single shot of espresso.
Finish synthesizing cure. We'll need Eve to come with us.
Are you made it through law school without any coffee?
Fuck off.
I
Oh, there we go.
My Bachelor of Arts with so much coffee, and I barely made it.
There's even a doubt.
I barely made
Let's
it.
move, Hijack.
Okay.
It's time to cure the Genophage.
Is he a robot? He's superhuman? Yeah. All that tells me is that I think if anyone can handle slop, it's him. I think he's gonna be resilient. I mean, technically, Scally, me too. I have also not had a single shot of espresso in law school. So, me and him, same. Big same. Me, him, Scally, we're all the same. No. Okay, so...
Alright, let's actually pay attention.
Proposed using the shroud.
Are you spying on us?
Hardly. The shroud is the only viable course of action open to you. Commander, you can't allow your misguided sympathy for the Krogan to cloud your judgment. Do you honestly believe curing the Genophage will end in lasting peace?
We have to give the Krogan that chance. You can't condemn an entire race to extinction based on what might happen.
What will happen is the Krogan will reproduce out of control. We uplifted them specifically for their violent nature, not their diplomatic skills. Another war is inevitable.
What do you want, Alcatraz?
Years ago, our operatives sabotaged the Shroud facility to ensure what you were planning couldn't be done. Morden will likely detect this malfunction and repair it. But if you ensure that he doesn't, then the cure's viability will be altered just enough so that it fails. No one will notice the change.
You mean trick the Krogan?
They need not be any the wiser. Let Erdnot Rex believe you fulfilled your promise.
Morden would never stand for that.
How you deal with him is up to you, Commander.
Couldn't we just lie to her and say that we did?
Our very best scientists to build the Crucible and the full support of our fleets.
If I sabotage the cure.
Think about it, Commander. The choice is yours.
Yeah, I already know what I'm doing.
That's the only flaw I see, is the lack of coffee. Jenny's in Scotland, my home country. Hey! But I think he must drink tea or something. Tea, Red Bull, maybe he hits the NOS. I don't know. He might do any of those.
Why does it still say there's something new?
Andre, thank you for the 8th month subscription. Appreciate you being a part of Lesson
this?
Crew for another month here with
Oh, because I'm gonna. I forgot about that. I did fully upgrade these too.
Alright, let's move on to the next
I'm gonna stick with
person.
this
Now
one.
we're down 2. Alright, next person is Instagram Scally. Drop the link in the chat for the audience. Come on now, sharing is caring. Yes, we're going to Derek. I can't fucking wait. We're going to Derek.
It's our sacred.
Derek Fraser. Hey,
Alright.
look at us. Look at us. I would have thought. Not me.
This will be the defining moment of Krogan history.
Krogan history
All
filled
right.
with defining moments. Most bloody.
So Derek,
Oh, this one better.
safety officer. What is a safety officer? Hold on one second.
Commander, we see in trouble.
message from them.
Rex, it's Reeve. The Reapers are already at the hollows. Come out with guns blazing.
Obviously, that decision made a
Hang on tight. We're heading
Alright,
massive
so let me look up
change.
what a safety officer is real quick for y'all, and for myself, to be honest. Mostly for myself.
Isn't it just a
Safety
security officer?
Oh, also known as occupational health and safety officer, is a key professional in the work environment. They provide safety management, advice, monitoring, and reporting in the workplace, and engage staff in programs that ensure safe practice in the workplace. There we go. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, an officer of safety. Well done, Trent. Yeah. So yeah, in charge of health. Yeah. So basically, the pictures I'm seeing, it's like someone walking in like a warehouse and with a clipboard and hard hat and stuff. So that's kind of the vibe I'm getting based on these photos. I'm sure we'll learn more when we see Derek's video package, right? When we get to Terran's bio. Terran's bio is hidden on the websites, but I have learned and practiced coding, so I can undo the algorithm and reverse the MC hash to get to the bio. So we'll get to his bio last. I will hack into the mainframe and get that done for you. I got you. All right. Hometown, Philly. Current city, Philly. Occupation, safety, officer. Levine, are you dipping? Are you leaving? 3 words that describe you: loud, outgoing, and assertive.
But yeah, this will probably be it for today, by the way. I didn't mention that yet.
We watched the
Yeah,
TikTok. I'm laughing at me. Gotcha.
I gotta go work and...
Gotcha, okay. I can see it. I can see it. Favorite activities: going out, dancing.
Well, by the time
in
this
the
episode is
CrossFit, and
done,
binge watching TV. Again,
I have to go to work in about an hour and a half, and to be honest, I'm pretty tired. I kind of just want to lay
no
down
having even knowledge
bit.
of CrossFit, let alone being a fan of CrossFit. I think that's very good.
We have to get to the
Wonder if
shroud.
Bryce or
The
Amon
airstrike
knows
is on
him.
its way.
Female
No,
Shepard, vitally
I feel like
strong.
Amon would have said something if Amon knew him, right? Check the internets. Check the internets. He seems very fun. I love him. I love him very much.
Multiple
Rude.
organs.
Amon said he has seen him before. Amon has tweeted. Ooh. Let's go
Who
over
are
to
you?
Amon's Twitter real quick. Yeah.
Isn't he the one that becomes the clan leader?
All right.
If Rex,
On.
Reeve and I share the same mother and nothing else.
Oh, I just opened Discord and there are some messages in here. Damn. I'm behind, folks. I told you.
Isn't Rex's brother that's the leader of the clan if Rex is dead?
I've never seen Derek around the neighborhood here in Philly. My heart sings fucking work. Hell fucking yeah. Slap the like. Alright.
The Solarian
Right.
is not your enemy.
Let's go back
He's
to
here
the
help
bio.
for the genophage.
Hold on, let me quickly see if these messages are something going on.
Isn't exactly why.
This is phenomenal. Alright, I'm gonna use this. Liv, I see you.
And so will you.
And hold on. I wanna make sure, do you wanna make sure we're on the right thing and everything is going on? Alright, and then okay.
You can stay here.
Okay,
Let
so
old
let's go.
wounds fester as Krogan have
Let's go.
always done.
It's gonna be so fun on the feeds. I can't wait. I can't wait to watch the rest of the VOD. Thank you, T-Lane. Appreciate that. Hope you have a good day at work. And this VOD will be there when you get back. I'm very happy we get to do this together today.
Fuck, it's like all of a sudden just I'm just doing really bad allergies. In the last like 20 minutes or so.
I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be able to be here with y'all and hang out with y'all. So thank you so much for being here and showing the support and love. Thank you. What are your favorite house guest duos? Those who became best friends of the Big Brother house for How to Showmans. Derek and Cody. So another Hitman. A second Hitman pick. Now, Ali, I thought the same thing. Now, if Xavier and Derek friend up and they're like, we love the Hitman, let's have a Hitman. I'd be down with that. I'd be down with that equation, let me tell you. Alright. What are you most excited about in Big Brother house? Getting the opportunity to win prizes and $500,000. Derek's here for money and the win. Nothing else. Gotta respect. What do you think will be the most difficult part? So I can tell you this, Derek is clearly a man of few words. Derek did not have much to say, or did not want to talk much, whereas we had a little bit more paragraphs from Xavier. So Derek is literally like, I'm gonna keep it quick. His Insta is an emote, exactly. There's this one answer with the Hitman. I mean, again, it's 2 winners. I can't knock it. It's like, I get why. You're picking 2 winners. Like, that's not a bad choice in that, you know? It's in general, Yeah. It's kind of like it's like the basic answer to put in now.
Future to look forward to.
Until Solarian interference.
Entertainment Weekly doesn't have nearly as much info. Gotcha, got it. Okay, we're digging in. We're digging in. Okay.
It made life too easy.
What is your favorite past moment of Big Brother? When Dick and Jen got into a heated argument and she threw out all the cigarettes. I mean, he's referencing BB-8. Right? Not gonna lie, I saw Jen with two N's. I thought, are we talking Gen City here?
Okay, why is
Not
that
Gen
your
City.
favorite moment?
So, referencing BB-8, to me, that's a little bit. You can't be a non-fan. You're at least somewhat of a fan. Any Jen you reference, yeah, we do love Jen Johnson around this part, so definitely that works for me. So, somewhat of a fan, at the very least, that's what we know so far. What's your strategy? Try to get to know everyone on a personal level. I think Derek's gonna nail this, so they never put me on the block, okay? I will get everyone to do my dirty work because I'm good at being a leader. Little worried about that. Little worried about that because I don't think you want to come in as a leader, especially in the season where there's teams that we know of. I don't know if that's the best call because there's literally a physical title of leader, right? AKA captain or whatever you call it. So
Not come this far for nothing.
if someone else is anointed captain on your team, you can no longer do the leader thing because that could cause friction. So that is a little bit worrisome, but also I feel like for Derek's bag, I could see him just focusing on getting to know people out the gate, which I'm not. Happy about, and I do trust that. I think that'll be good. All right. My life motto is: at the end of the day, I see through it all. At the end of the day, I see through it all.
It looks like Taryn Armstrong and Robsters Nino are already doing a
So at the end of the day,
reaction.
we go through it. Like I see it all. Yeah. Jackson won as a leader, but lovely. What I'm trying to point out is that in Jackson's season, there was no like, these are the teams kind of thing. Sees through all the BS. That's probably what it is. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Ali and Mary, you got this. Whereas here, this season, there's going to be teams. So let's say for the purposes
I forgot
of
about
this
the team
exercise,
stuff. How that's
there's
gonna play
teams,
back there now.
and like I am someone, and like RHAP's playing Big Brother, and I am someone who is like, I'm going to be the leader. I want to be the leader. Then they divide us into teams, and someone wins a comp, and that
This looks
person
cool,
that
though.
wins the comp is Mary. Now Mary's the team captain, the leader. So now it's like, well, even if I have my leader tendencies, I've got to take the backseat to Mary because Mary has won and is the team captain. So, because if I do say something, then I'm going against the captain, and then all that stuff. All right.
Turian Wing Artemek, this is Shepard.
We got the
We've
life
been
motto.
delayed.
What would you take into the house and why? My phone so I can keep in contact with family and friends. Respect. My cologne because it reminds me of home. Okay. See, note, my cologne because it reminds me of home. The cologne is nostalgia. Whereas Christian was like, my colognes are fucking irresistible, and I love bass and I love ass. What about it? Like, different energies. Different energy. And I relate to this one more. My PlayStation because I would miss playing video games. Yo, Derek is me. Derek is a little bit of me, you know. Derek is a little bit of me. So I love that very much. If he gets in trouble as leader, all he has to do is win almost every comp the rest of the game. There's always a way out, Marcus, yeah. Alright. Fun facts about yourself. I can fall asleep sitting up or standing. Respect. My dad is Smoking Joe Frazier, the boxer. We knew this. I can lift a lot of weight. Bench 315 pounds, deadlift 500 pounds, and back squat 520 pounds. I don't know much about weightlifting. These are big numbers. Some pretty big fucking numbers. So, damn. Okay. I bet he snores like a mom. Dude, he snores? You don't know that. I went to military boarding school for high school. So, boarding school is when you are away from family, right? Like you stay with all the friends and stuff. Not friends, but like, you know, everyone that goes to the school like is kind of like you're at camp, but then you're at school, and then military means that it's a lot more organized. Yeah, you're living in a dorm. It's like strict boarding school, right? It sounds like that's a lot. If you Hogwarts, well, yeah, there we go, Ali. So if you went to a military boarding school, I gotta imagine, like, you if you can go through that, you can go through anything, right? Yeah. Based on the friendship between Derek, how do you see their dynamic working, not working out? I mean, I need to read Frenchie's bio first, like, because that video was 6 seconds. So I need to see a little bit more.
Now they have.
Military boarding school often means you got in trouble or your fam wants you to avoid it. I see, Danielle. So they would send you to military boarding school so that you wouldn't be around the peeps. So many TikTok stars in this cast. Welcome to 2021. We out here. TikTok is a part of the narrative now. All right. All right, let's see. I went viral on TikTok once for a video I didn't post, and that's the one we saw. We watched that already, and I know how to box in a boxing ring. Derek Frazier out here boxing. Get your Puya boxing emotes in the chat one time. And those of you who don't know the emote, it's me shading Enzo boxing. It's not me boxing, literally.
You know you're.
Okay. And she's being. Oh no. Trent, I did not know that. I did not realize that. Okay. All right. So that's not great. Okay.
Who was it?
Or if your family is rich. I see. Mari says either. It's me shading Enzo boxing. It's not me boxing, literally. Okay. And she's being. Oh no. Trent, I did not know that. I did not realize that. Okay. All right.
Yeah, still not.
So that's not great. Okay. Or if your family is rich. I see. Mari says either. It can be either. Gotcha. Some people choose to go to military school. Cool. Okay.
Oh.
Brittany's also a pretty big TikTok person. I'm looking forward to seeing that then. We'll get there. All right. Fun facts about yourself. I can pause it. We read this. Okay, we're done. We're done with the Derek. I love Derek. I didn't need to read the bio to know I love Derek. We watched one video and I knew I loved Derek. So now we go down to Hannah. We got Hannah in the building. All right, Hannah, what you got for us? Hannah is from Chicago and is a graduate student. Hannah's a student. Hannah's the youngest person in the cast, I believe, by the sounds of it. So that's where we're at with Hannah. Let's dig a little deeper. 3 words that describe you: calculated, composed, and versatile. I can see that.
And the color green. I thought plants were extinct around
Favorite
here.
activities: dancing, fashion, traveling, and binging Real Housewives. So far, normal person. What are your favorite house guest duos? Let me tell you this, I haven't read it yet, but it's a big paragraph, so I'm excited about it. There's more to it. There's a lot more to it. Okay. All right.
I never knew the Krogan had this in them.
Showmances can be cute, but my favorite house guest duos are those that became best friends in the house. My favorite of all time is Davon and Bailey.
Wait, wrong one.
Genuine,
Not what I
sincere, and
meant to.
grounded the relationship was. You could tell they really had each other's backs. Okay. I also want to give Paul and Victor a special shout out because they beasted their way through those competitions together. Interesting.
Gas.
Interesting 2 picks here with the
game. Going to cover. Thank you.
with the combination package. Because when I initially read Davon and Bailey, I thought, oh, did you only watch the last season? And then the next shout out is Paul and Victor, which I feel like Paul and Victor were at one point beloved, right? Fresh off BB-18, absolutely fucking beloved. And then in the latter years, I feel like people turned off on them. So, okay. I like they beasted their way through those comps. That's a choice. All right.
Oh shit! What? Okay. Well, something.
Paul was Papaya. Paul was also there, and Paul was there. All right.
Okay.
Did Paul was Papaya. Paul was also there, and Paul was there. All right.
Nothing stays quiet here for long.
Yeah, Paul did win comps. Paul didn't battle back. Victor beasted the battle backs. But yeah, okay. What are you most excited about living inside the Big Brother house? I can't wait to play the game and eat, sleep, breathe Big Brother for the summer. You are excited? I'm happy about that. I'm excited for the whole Big Brother experience, even beyond slop, take cold showers, and sleep in the have-not room. It's my dream to backstab and blindside the other house guests all the way to the end. So, confirmed, Hannah is a fan of Big Brother. Hannah likes this game. Hannah wants to get involved in this game. We are excited for Hannah. Okay? We're excited for Hannah. Now, is Hannah going to be able to do all the things? So far, I'm not seeing the connections with the other people. But let's see. Okay? What do you think will be the most difficult part with the pandemic? When times become that much more important to me, so being away from that, so my little sister is going to be rough for me.
Oh, fuck off.
Again, same on the answer. I'd have the same answer, so it's more than fair. What is your favorite past moment? Okay.
Yeah, actually.
This is key, folks. I need this pick.
No,
what is the reference you're going to give me? And let's hope. So here's what I'm hoping. I don't know. I'm hoping for it not to be a BB-16 or BB-22 reference, frankly. Okay. All right. Let's scroll down.
Wait, what would my answer
I
be?
didn't mean to scroll down slowly. I love a good blindside. One of my favorite past moments inside the Big Brother house would have to be Dan Giesling getting Danielle to use the veto on him and then blindsiding Shane, cutting him right before finale night. Vanessa blindsiding Austin and evicting him from the house barefoot was pretty iconic.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
But my favorite past moment outside the Big Brother house is Davon winning America's Favorite House Guest, making her the first black winner of the award. I'm a huge fan of Davon, and not only was I happy for her, but to me it represented something even bigger and greater in the context of our social climate. This answer, pretty perfect to me. There is no parts of this answer that I think is a problem. And frankly, I love it. So it might be my favorite past moment answer so far. So when I initially read the Dan Giesling part and the Vanessa part, I thought, did you just watch a compilation video on YouTube? But no, I think that these are, quite frankly, two of the bigger blindsides, so that makes sense completely. And the Austin blindside, the barefoot thing is very underrated in the scheme of blindsides. Like, we talk about Shane getting cut. We don't nearly talk enough about the fact that Austin literally looked a whole dummy when he walked out without shoes. So that was pretty awesome. And yeah, if imagine Hannah knows this and sends someone barefoot, Hannah would literally, the streets would be littered with Hannah stands. So I love this answer. This was a very, very good answer. Easily feeling comfortable in saying that. Okay, let's go to the next one. What is your strategy for winning the game? My strategy for winning the game starts with cultivating personal relationships with everyone in the house. Good answer. I don't have to be everyone's best friend, nor do I want to be, but I fully intend on learning about everyone's strengths and weaknesses. Amazing. I won't have a problem exploiting their weaknesses for my benefit and aligning myself with those whose strengths can compensate for my own shortcomings. I don't want to play the game on a week-to-week basis, but instead, I want to ensure that with every move I make, I use that as an opportunity to set myself up for 2 or 3 weeks safety down the line. I'm not afraid to play hard, get messy, and bathe in people's blood, but doing it in such a tactful way that the other house guests don't realize what's happening. I plan on lying about my occupation and career aspirations because I don't want the other house guests to overestimate my intelligence right off the bat. Again, great answer. But when an answer is this good, that to me, so first of all, yeah, I think it's clear to me personally, I think that Hannah's a fan of the game. I think Hannah's a big fan of the game. So this is the type of answer I would give someone. Of like, this is what I think I would want to do in the house. But it's my perfect, ideal answer, right? It's going to be hard. Again, the implementation is what you need to remember. Not everyone is built with the capabilities to do this. Yes, on paper, great answer. In person, what you got for me? What's going on? I think last season, BBCan 9, was it Jetson who had a very good bio? And I was like, well, let's see if your bio translates, big man. Let's see if you got that. So we're there right now, where I love the bio, but I gotta see you pull it off. I gotta see you do the thing. I believe Hannah was a graduate student. Yeah, Hannah's a graduate student. My phone is popping off, but I can't tell who it is because I have too many notifications. Look, I'll show you like the bear. Look. And these are all like tabbed, so there's like 6 in each kind of thing. Think you finished school early. Amy Rose, I see. That could be something you want to hide. Yeah, that makes sense. Brag much? I mean, listen, is it brag or is it embarrassing, babe, that I've not answered hella things? You know, it's bad. Yeah. She knows the right answer, but it's not her opinion. It's what she thinks a fan should say. Is this her bioethics hub Anne Marie 22? I don't know, DT. What is this?
Okay. Cool.
Yes. I think that's her. Yeah. That's her. What are your hobbies? My mission is to actualize my creative inclinations and potential. I've discovered my love for fashion. I worked as a stylist at a boutique last summer, and ever since I dedicated myself to learning about the fashion industry. Favorite destination is New Delhi, India, because that is where my father's family lives. This is, by the way, for those who didn't know, This is our other Asian on the cast, so I love that. Surprised I'm a professional hip hop dancer. Okay, knowledge and the dance. Okay. Academic accomplishments. There you go. Graduate summa cum laude Latin honors from the University of Illinois. Boom. Received the liberal arts initiative. I can't read all these things. Okay. So we got dance. We've got academics. We've got enthusiasm for fashion. We've got knowledge of the game. Hannah has everything that we want to hear. So it's funny because it's like there's everything, but I think a lot of us, myself included, I'm like, I gotta see it first, I gotta see it first. Hannah's the youngest one, Jolly. Hannah's 21 years old.
Move, Shepard.
All right, let's finish this bio up.
What about Reed?
We answered that. Never give up all your information is a great life motto. So I love that. Co-sign that. Huge coffee person, folks. Huge coffee person. We love this. Huge coffee person. Boom. Okay. Would be wise to stay away from me before I've had my caffeine for that day. Oh. Reel it back. We don't love it. Reel it back. Tough pickings. That's not going to be good. Don't love that at all. Anyone that has that energy, I mean, this is my first cup of the day. I still have more than half of it in the cup. I'm completely fine. So I don't love that. That's not going to be good in the Big Brother house. Trust. And then music playlist. Okay. Also, I'm going to try to speed up a little bit because I want to try and get out of here at 2.
Already discussed strategy.
But we'll see, okay? My music player, because music has an unparalleled ability to hype me up. That music is a great answer. Music is a great answer. Alright, graduated from university at 19. Hey, that accomplishment stuff. Graduated from university at 19. Okay, competitive hip-hop dance. Oh, we learned this here. I can hold my breath for over 90 seconds. I used to be a personal stylist. My parents are from South Africa and India. There you go. That's the makings of Hannah. When did you start watching Big Brother? I started right after BB14. So that's summer of 2012 is when I started. There you go. Haley, BB20 is a good comparison.
But how would we?
Cammy, that's not a bad comparison, yes. Okay, we're at Jacob's favorite now. It's time for Whitney Williams. Let's go. Whitney Williams. We're ripping the Band-Aid off, folks. Whitney Williams. Alright.
That should distract the Reaper.
Whitney Williams from Portland, Oregon, makeup artist. 3 words that describe you. Sent you a video about where America.
Alright, I guess we'll pause this for a second.
Get out of here alive. We're gonna have one hell of a story to tell.
Wait. I want you to know that no matter what happens, you've been a champion to the Krogan people, a friend of Clan Erdnot, and a brother to me. To every Krogan born after this day, the name Shepard will mean hero.
Oof. Almost missed that. I grabbed the controller, because I put the controller down while the cutscene was playing, and I had to pick it up, and I actually pushed R2 at first. It's I almost fucked that up.
See you on the other side.
Stay alive, Shepard. We'll have cure ready.
Okay.
Let's get in there.
Yeah, where did you send it? Resilient, quirky, and outgoing. Okay. Twitter. Hold up. So let's get this video going first before we dive a little deeper.
But someone has to raise those wall hammers before you can use them.
We're kind of busy,
All right.
Rex.
Lucky for you, I'm here. I'll handle it.
Is this one of them?
Wait.
Oh, Marietta, the one of the videos you sent me didn't open. The page doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, when I try and open it up, it doesn't open up. It doesn't maximize. So I gotta okay, hold on. Maybe if I do it this way.
Got it. To our left.
There we go. Alright, okay, well, you know what? Hold up. Let me see if I can open the video again. 1 second.
Everyone all right?
Fine.
This is awesome.
Same one you saw. If someone can find another one, yeah, that tweet is deleted. So, okay, we're hearing the music though, so I can only see it in the little page. I can only see it in the little page. So that's the problem. If someone can find it again, send it again, I will take it. Okay. Oh, now it's not even opening. Now it's gone completely. It was okay. Now it's gone completely. There's nothing to leak, so we good. we good. Okay. What was that? What was the video? I don't know now. I didn't get to watch it. It looked like she was at a shooting range, potentially. Yeah. She was shooting guns in the woods. There we go. Okay. So I didn't get to see it. Alright. Let's move. If we find the video, feel free to let me know. We'll put it back on, okay? Anything adventurous, traveling with my sons, working on my business, laid back days with my besties. It's on our TikTok. Got you, Danielle. If you send me the TikTok, we can watch that for sure. So far, chill, right? So far, basic, not much. Who are your favorite? Okay, Jeff and Jordan were the cutest couple in BB history. Jessica and Cody's connection was so obvious that they would stay together outside the house. And Brenchel, I'm sorry, do you see how she typed Brenchel? Do you see this blasphemy? What is that? What is that? Hmm?
Ah, shit.
What is that? Brenchel. You're debating changing it? Hey, Sharon, you gotta listen. The copy paste speaks for itself. The chat has spoken. They've spoken. They've done it. Okay, here's the TikTok. Searching for a sister-in-law who loves guns and makeup. I'm gonna mute the music just in case it's copyright. So careful. Oh god, I do not like this. I'm not a guns guy. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I just read the hashtag date my brother, hashtag sibling goals. Okay.
I will say though, she is really fucking hot though. At least there's that.
I'm sorry, what?
Alright, last episode I played, so shit on that.
Oh, this is from 2 hours ago. Never mind. They released this after the cast went out. Gotcha. Okay. I was about to say, how did you get away with that? No. They uploaded it 2 hours. Not a lot of 160k followers, which is one.
And she's 160,000 followers. Okay. So here we go. Morden. Is this his death scene? I think it is, right?
Morden, is the cure ready?
Yes, loaded for dispersal in 2 minutes. Procedure traumatic for Eve, but not lethal. Malin's research invaluable.
She's okay?
Headed to safety now. Her survival fortunate. Will stabilize new government should Rex get any ideas. Good match. Promising future for Krogan.
Down!
Okay, does he die no matter what?
Must take elevator up.
You're going up there?
Yes, manual access required. Have to counteract STG sabotage. Ensure cure dispersed properly.
Morden, this whole thing is coming apart. There's gotta be another way.
Remote bypass impossible. STG countermeasures in place. No time to adjust cure for temperature variance. No other option. Not coming back. Suggest you get clear. Explosion likely to be problematic.
Morden, no!
Shepard, please. Need to do this. My project, my work, my cure. My responsibility. Would have liked to run tests on the seashells.
I'm sorry.
I'm not. Had to be me.
Yeah, like he has to die here, right? I don't think he can survive. Actually, so they have confirmed already that BioWare won't be at EA Play. Which is like, what the fuck are they doing with Dragon Age then? It's like, how fucking long has it been in development? That's kind of disappointing. Dead Space game is going to be a remake. They were inspired by Resident Evil 2 remake.
A long time ago, my father betrayed me in this place. His own son. He tried to kill me, so I had to kill him. Right away. That's what the Genophage reduced us to. Animals. You changed him today.
Fight for Archie, not against him. It's just a pity Morden had to die.
He wouldn't have had it any other way. And I'm sure wherever he is, he's putting in a good word for us.
We'll name one of the kids after him. Maybe a girl.
But you, Commander, we can thank you in person.
Tell the Turians I'll be deploying troops to Palaven immediately. And when you're ready to kick the Reapers off Earth, you let me know. The Krogan are back in business.
Goodbye, Commander.
What will you do now?
Spread the hope you've given us. Even now, there are clans gathering in the Kelphic Valley. I'll go speak to them and make sure this gift isn't squandered. Thank you for all that you've done. And know that Erdnot Bakara calls you a friend.
Okay. So there we go.
Hell of a thing you just pulled off, Commander. Curing the Genophage? I never thought I'd see the day.
Rex has agreed to help the Turians, Admiral. We should get their full support.
I take it that leaves the Solarians out of the equation.
The cost of their support was too high, sir.
Well, I'll defer to your judgment on that, Commander. Let's hope we don't need them. Packet out.
Commander, Erdnot Rex has begun sending troops to Palaven. You kept your end of the bargain, and now I'll keep mine. The Turian hierarchy will stand with humanity against the Reapers.
I'm glad we can help each other out. It's the only way we're gonna defeat the Reapers.
That much is certain. To that end, several dry dock ships are ready to help.
I see Peridium did a video on the 5 worst travel performances by winners.
And when the time comes to deploy it, the full measure of our fleet will be there for Earth.
Which also I'm working on a similar sort of video.
But thankfully we live in this timeline, and so everything I say here doesn't really matter. These players all found success regardless of what I think. By the way, ladies and gents, my name is Peridium. Welcome, hello. I've spent a lot of time lately discussing the worst final tribal performances, and I figured it's only fair that I take shots at some millionaires too. Or 600,000 heirs after Obama takes his cut. Number 5.
I'll make sure
This is
Joker
going to be a
doesn't
spicy
launch
top
any
5 for
suicide
those who are
missions.
unprepared. Number 5 is a fan favorite winner who I almost didn't include in this vid, if only because I liked their performance outside of like one questionable answer. Number 5 is Ethan from Season 3 Survivor Africa.
I think Ethan's really
After
bad.
rewatching 40 final tribals, most winners have decent to good performances, and a lot of what determined this top 5 was splitting hairs. As for Ethan, like 80% of his answers weren't bad. I love his answer when he lists the 5 main traits that a Survivor player needs. But the 20% that got him in this top 5 is not just his answer to Brandon's question, but how he answers it too. Going into this final tribal, Ethan tells us that he believes the vote is going to be close, probably 4-3, and he thinks he has Lex, Tom, and Frank, and that Kim has T-Bird, Kim P, and Kelly. So it's gonna come down to Brandon's vote. Brandon asks Ethan which juror doesn't deserve to be there, and Ethan coldly just says, you. Brandon isn't flattered, and when Brandon goes to vote for Kim to win, he cites Ethan's answer for the reason why he is not voting for him, because Ethan bashed Brandon on his own question. Simply put, I think there was a better way Ethan should have answered this. It was definitely a negative question intended to potentially lose a jury vote, but Kim finessed the same question by targeting a juror she knew wasn't going to vote for her. Ethan wasn't sure who Brandon was voting for, so hitting him with that answer did him no favors. Based on Ethan's analysis with where he thought the votes were going, this could have cost him the game. It didn't, but I still think a little more tact would have gone a long way. Also, when Kelly asked the final 2 for them to pick a number between 1 and 1,000, I am fairly sure that Kelly was always voting for Ethan, regardless of which number he picked.
I wanted to know who you thought deserved to set up there the least out of the 7 of us. You. I totally was gonna vote for Ethan without even thinking about it. But you know what? Ethan was so stupid, he slammed me on my own question. Kim's just as deserving as Ethan, and it's kind of cool that a 56-year-old woman did really well, so... And she didn't slam me on my own question. Dumb Ethan, so stupid.
Number 4. I initially didn't anticipate this winner being in my top 5, but after careful analysis, I think they should be here. Number 4 is Denise from Season 25, Survivor Philippines. This is going to be a more subtle set of reasons for having her this high, but it starts with her opening speech, where she says that she is not apologetic for being in the final 3, only to then later apologize for some things that she said to Abby. It's a small criticism, but I don't think the conviction was there. Likewise, the apology that she gives to Abby doesn't really feel sincere, if only because she does the whole, if I offended you, blah, 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 instead of just owning what she said. Based on her wording, the implication is that she's not even sure if Abby is being honest, which I think you should just assume if you want to win her over. Denise did still get Abby's vote though, so it's not a big deal. But when she responds to Pete, again, I take issue with some of the wording with her answer. She basically slams the entire Tandag tribe for being dumb and inept, and not targeting her earlier.
Fine, I guess.
She's not wrong, but how she says it...
He died buying us time to defeat Sovereign. Seeing what we're up against now,
made me wonder if she could have said it in a better way. But the worst part is her response to Malcolm, a question I think she bombs regarding how she outplayed Lisa and Scoopin. She gets hung up on countering Malcolm's criticism of her, trying to appease everyone all the time, and her answer, as Malcolm states, isn't sufficient. She defends her behavior of appeasement, but Malcolm was looking for how she outplayed her opponents, not a defense, and her retort to that is weak. It's surprisingly vague. She just doesn't have a lot to say outside of how she survived every tribal, and for all that, I'd put her in my top 5.
Denise, you needed to come. Don't nod. I'm telling you right now, don't nod. This appeasing everybody thing has to stop. But now I want to hear how you played better than why you deserve.
Yes. We're going to have billions more Krogan in the galaxy. It's a good thing you saved my life once, Shepard. Otherwise, well... I have concerns about humanity's representative, Councilor Udina.
Who doesn't? Fuck Udina.
I discovered that he's using his authority to move vast sums of money. For what purpose? We're not sure.
If Adina's dirty, it's best we get to the bottom of it fast.
Agreed. Come to the Citadel. We will review the evidence.
So yeah, we're about to get the Citadel too. This is where we get Ashley.
Also value just listening and observing to what people say. That's a part of who I am that I could not bring into the game. So it may seem appeasing, but I was playing the game every step of the way. And I'm sitting here, and you're standing there.
You got hung up on one word. That's not what I asked at all.
Number 3. I think there's a noticeable gap with this top 3 from the rest. And I also think that some people will be surprised when I say that number 3
Tony?
is Tony
Yeah.
1.0's performance
Sure.
in Season 28
It's pretty
of
bad.
Survivor Cagayan. Yes, Tony crushed Rue in the final vote, and many saw it coming, but man, does this final tribal do him no favors. Every time I rewatch this season with people who have never seen it before, they always start to think that Tony is going to blow the lead he had going into this final tribal because of how questionable his performance here is. Tony is very defensive and one note, and it is surprising given how dynamic he was throughout this season. He had a lot to touch upon, but instead goes back to the same empty well of justification that no juror was looking for. He doesn't seem to own his game at times, such as when he talks with Jeffra and tries to turn the tables on her, explaining why he ethically felt comfortable going against her. Jeffra is not satisfied. LJ asks Tony who he really is, but Tony just does the same thing as he did with Jeffra. He tries to justify why LJ was in the wrong and deserved to be voted out. Because LJ was willing to break a promise or whatever, it doesn't really matter. Tony, that's not what he's looking for. This tells the jurors that Tony only ever reacted and wasn't a villain, but that's not true. We have it on tape, and it's okay to lie, Tony. It's fine, it's Survivor. You just gotta own it, which you're not doing here. You're blaming everyone else for your behavior. And then we get the Trish speech, which has Tony again trying to justify his decision to blindside her. The yes or no question. She just wants a yes or no answer. And dang it, y'all, if a juror just wants a yes or a no, give him a yes or a no. Anything more and you will start to bury yourself. If you are sitting in the final 3 or the final 2, you are going to feel like you are 6 feet under at final tribal, and in some cases, with some jurors, the only thing you can do to help yourself from not digging a deeper hole is to say less. But Tony kept digging, and I think it was the other 38 days of his gameplay that got him this win, not so much what we saw on night 39.
Was it worth it to you for $1 million to sacrifice your own father?
Do you know how the other races are doing against the Reapers?
Is that worth it to you?
Trish, I was outnumbered. Who came up to me? He had Spencer,
I
he
asked
had
you
Tosh.
a question. Is it worth it to you to be here, to play a game for $1 million on your father's soul and memory? Yes or no? It's $1 million
What about the
question.
Asari?
They have to be feeling the heat. The Reapers are moving fast with the obvious intent of taking Thessia. Interestingly, the Reapers are leaving Parnak
This is going to be a
alone.
weird one. Number 2, the Iceman cometh. It's Brian
Can't say
from
that I
Season
blame
5, Survivor
Yeah,
Thailand.
FT.
And I already know some people are going to hit me with it, but Peridium, Brian knew he had the 4 votes locked. He didn't try with the other 3. And isn't that brilliant? No,
Just
it's
the ones
not
who can
brilliant.
threaten.
It's barely enough. And all it took was one rogue vote to bring him to his knees. This was not
Word on the bolus
exemplary
of
or
alcohol.
optimal Day 39 gameplay. It was coasting on 38 days of total dominance. Basically, would it really hurt for Brian to try to at least appease the other 3 jurors? Brian is inauthentic with Ken's question, totally throws it away, and doesn't even bother to salvage that vote. Penny wants to know how much Brian knew about her, and his answers are so
What happened
pathetic
to the Batarians?
and so revealing. Could the master of his domain not sweet-talked his way out of this, or at least tried? Brian's entire performance up until Helen roasts him is all about how capable of a provider
Have we
he
heard
was
anything
around
from the
camp.
Quarians or
It
Death?
resonates for some, but it leaves a lot to be desired as far as good final tribals go. And then he does to Helen what Tony was doing. His justification for taking her out was over a mistake that he made, but instead of being apologetic, he starts with blaming
Nothing
her.
more, sir.
Given she calls him the epitome of a used car salesman, you would think that he would try to subvert that. It's only after she continues to get annoyed with him that he begins to get humble and turn it around. And while I don't love a lot of what he's been saying up to this point, despite him being my number 2 here, I do like how he ends his interaction with Helen as he says,
Okay, so we already have enough military strength
"I've
in this
made
one.
one mistake for a truth that I admit, an apology." And he finally salvaged this hot mess by complimenting her and admitting he believed she was good enough to take him out. Iceman, the lake was thawing. You were on mighty thin ice for a second there.
Brian, do you know where I grew up?
In
So-
Texas.
Do you know where in Texas?
I want to say,
It's so bad.
somewhere Beaumont, Texas.
That would be Jan. Do I have any siblings? And if I do, what are their names?
You've got an older brother or an older sister.
You know, I think we're gonna end here.
You're the oldest, okay.
I think we'll do the thing next episode.
Well,
Ryan just told me two different things, which neither one of them are what he told me when this was originally done here, when we originally talked about it. Did you get the honesty? No, I didn't.
Number one.
Ooh, Novaria.
Well, this shouldn't be a surprise. Number one, the worst final
Bob.
Tuchanka performance by a Survivor winner
It's not even close.
goes to Todd from season 15 Survivor.
I was just
I'm
joking.
kidding. Y'all, I'm kidding. It's Bob from season 17 Gabon. Bob, not Todd. Let's start with the good. He gives Charlie, Corinne, and Randy pretty much what they want to hear. Not perfect, but it's nice to see my number one on this list have some upside. Charlie was happy, Corinne felt good enough, and I guess Randy was, shall we say, displeased the least with Bob after telling all three finalists to kiss his ass. As for the other jurors, I have questions. Crystal
okay.
criticizes Susie for being a coattail writer and then asks Bob what he did on his own that wasn't controlled by Sugar, and he says he didn't do anything on his own. He literally says he rode coattails to reach the end. As you might expect, Crystal is not satisfied.
Yeah, we'll end here.
Bob about their deal to give up immunity. Bob defends his actions of not giving it up, but Kenny retorts by saying that wasn't what he
oh, never mind. Okay, it just looked like it was a lot more. What is this? Alright, so we'll do this next, probably. And then we'll do set it all, obviously, after that. We'll end here. That's it for today. We'll continue on tonight, probably. Yeah, for now, thanks for watching.